get these little kiddos out the door. I'm kind of like a red and pine lady when it comes to Christmas. November for us and our family, it's like birthday palooza. Hi friends, how's it going? Welcome back to another vlog. It is at the end of the workday. It is almost 5 o'clock, so because it's November, it is pretty much dark outside. So I am actually joining my sisters and mom for a little Christmas Hobby Lobby shopping spree together. We wanted to do it before we all decorated for Christmas, so I still have my fall stuff out, but I think that I will probably begin sprinkling things out here and there. I'm kind of an in-between a decorate for Christmas on November 1st and decorate for Christmas after Thanksgiving kind of gal. I'm like right in the middle. My husband has his birthday on November 18th, so after his birthday, I feel like Christmas can start. So right now it's November 12th, so I am going to hop on out to do that. Okay, I would love to do a very realistic, very chaotic, non-aesthetic haul for you because we are making some Indian food from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's like Asian food section is so good, and so occasionally we'll do like an Indian food night from Trader Joe's. So that's what we're doing right now. But I wanted to show you some of the things that I got. So here's a little drying mat to replace this guy because we have this like bigger sink here and we use this since we dry our dishes outside of the sink, so I can swap this for a one that's a little bit more festive. I also got this little Christmas counter with this gingerbread, and so he walks between the little days. It's so cute. I love it so much. So he's just gonna hover on 25 for a little while. Got this mug. I almost didn't, but my mom highly encouraged it, and I said, okay, if you insist. This, which is I'm kind of like, my Christmas aesthetic is somewhere between like classic red Christmas and like snowy Christmas, and like flocked trees and that kind of thing. So it's like somewhere in between. I'm thinking I'll put it somewhere on this game cabinet once it's cleared. I think it'll look cute there. I also got these guys just with some like holly berries, fake holly berries, to put in this entryway right here. So I'll just stick those in there to make that a little bit more festive in the entryway. I got this Santa. I really love him because it's like classic Santa. So he's like holding his like skis and stuff. It's really cute. And we have a little scarecrow guy. So this guy right here, I would love to swap this guy out for Santa. So I still have all of the fall decor up, but I'm thinking I'm gonna swap him there. And I can't remember everything that we do have that might look good on this mantle. So we're just gonna have to like pull everything out and see what might like go up here. I was debating like a little manger thing that might look good up there, but it's really, really high. Like it's almost on the ceiling. So I don't want something like too awkward right there. So I think I'm just gonna have to like pull out everything I have and see what looks good right there. And I think like we'll hang all of our stockings above the fireplace. I think I have some like extra garland in our stuff that will look good right there. In terms of what's gonna go behind it, I might have a few options I can look between. So we'll kind of have to, we'll have to unpack everything and see if we need to do like a minor second run after tonight. That is mostly it. That is everything in here. I actually already put this thing out here, and maybe this is just gonna live out here for a little while. It's pretty bad lighting, but I'll show you what this little sign looks like. It's right here in the entryway by the front door. We still have our fall wreath up. but it says a savior is born, and I like it. I feel like it's like not too in your face. I do have a few other things that can actually go out here, like a little deer that can go outside. So I'll have to kind of see what the arrangement is, and yeah, and remember basically everything that I have. So that was it. Those were the finds. I'm going to grab some dinner now. Good morning. It is the next day. It is Thursday morning, and this little goober just woke up. I just nursed him this morning. He's down to one nursing session in the morning, and I give him mixed bottles for the rest of the day. Mwah! That's actually part breast milk and part goat's milk is actually what I'm doing right now. I can go into that later, but I need to get these little kiddos out the door. Their auntie is going to pick them up and bring them to grandma's house for the day. So I will get full childcare today. I just have to get these little goobers out the door. Okay, hi, good morning. The little minions have been picked up by my sister. They're on their way to my grandma's house, which they absolutely love. They're never sad about it. I told Henri, and I always tell Henri, because every Thursday, for the most part right now, it used to be Wednesdays. We kind of switched it to Thursdays. We hover it around as needed. They go there to my mom's house. My mom lives like 20 minutes away from me right here. And my sister, I am a stop on her way down to that side of town because that's where she works. So my sister picks up my boys on her way to work and drops them off at my mom's house because my mom also watches my niece. So she used to watch 3 kids at once. A little hectic for her. We actually waited a while before she did that. She would actually only watch one of my boys at a time all day like that. She could watch them all in like chunks of time, like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but for like an entire day of childcare, it is a lot to have a 6-month-old, a year-old, and a 3-year-old, especially given how rambunctious my kids are. I just always feel bad because I'm like, I am so sorry. Like they are going to be opening every cabinet. They are going to be, Henri is like a flight risk, we always say. So he like will literally like just walk out the front door and like just onto the street. Like he is a bit of a danger to himself. Anyways, they should be fine. It should be good. She's getting like a rhythm down to it. I think as Lucas gets older, it gets both easier and harder in different ways because he naps super easy. He takes his nap right away, so she doesn't have to like work to get him into a nap, and she doesn't have to set him down for multiple naps throughout the day. So I think that's a big game changer, but also he's more mobile too. So that makes it hard to like juggle all the things. But anyways, they're gone for the day, and it is a busy day today, and it's a busy next few days as well. November for us and our family, it's like birthday palooza. So I actually was not sad, but I was like, oh geez, we're having a November baby when we are expecting my second, because we have so many family birthdays in November, literally so many. So it goes between both sides of the family. In order, it goes my nephew, my son, my sister, then my husband, my brother-in-law, and my sister-in-law. So 6 birthdays within like 2 weeks of each other. It's just like right on top of each other. And so it's like birthday, 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 birthday. But it's great. I love it. It's fun. It is hard though right now because when it comes to like gift giving, birthday planning, it's really difficult also for me because gift giving is not a primary love language for me. So I get really stressed when it comes to buying a lot of people a lot of presents. So thankfully the boys are all gone and checked out of the way. Their birthdays are done for the year. So it's just a matter of my husband. And then we are celebrating my husband and my brother-in-law this Saturday. We're hosting my family at my house for a birthday celebration for them, since their birthdays are 2 days apart on the 18th and 20th. And so we will actually be celebrating this Saturday with all my family here at the house for them. So I need to get my brother-in-law a present. I need to get my husband a present, but I may even do that later since his birthday's on the 18th. I won't give him his birthday during our get together. I'll give him his birthday on his birthday, or give him his gift on his birthday. So I just need to worry about my brother-in-law's present right now. Once my lunch break hits at 10:30, then I will pop out to run a couple errands while I am free and kidless and can move a little bit faster. So I'll be using my hour lunch break to probably get a little Christmas coffee because I did not end up getting one last night. I ran out of time last night and also had a bad headache at the end of the night last night. So we'll be getting that this morning. And I'm going to pop back into Hobby Lobby actually to grab a little manger that I had in mind because I'm still thinking about it and I think I should just go ahead and do it if it's still in my brain. So that is what the next few hours here looks like. I'll get back into the meeting schedule at 11:30. And then that will carry us through to pretty much the end of the workday. Then I will connect with my mom about the boys' nap status and then go over to my mom's house to pick them up when they're kind of waking up from their naps. It really does take a village to raise kids. So the kids will be watched from my family members all day long today. So I'm so grateful for it because I felt so burnt out from the beginning of this week. I had 12 meetings between Monday and Tuesday. And so I was just absolutely toast by the time yesterday night rolled around. I think that's what led to the headache. I noticed for myself as well, once I start getting stressed, that my right eye starts twitching. And that is like my body's signal to me that like we're holding too much cortisol. Like we need to do something to burn off the cortisol because we're just holding too much of it. I'm thinking that having the kids out of the house and having a date night tonight will be the perfect remedy to all of that. So let's hop back into the workday. Alrighty, so I just checked off my to-do list this morning, a few things that I did because I think that there is also some questions about, what do you do for a living? How do you work from home? What are you actually doing? So I am a marketing strategist if you haven't seen any other video of mine. And so that can look like a lot of different things depending on your position, your industry. So I do work for a creative agency. And so for an example, my morning consisted of first publishing our newsletter, getting that out and ready. So I ensured that all of the graphics looked good, the video was embedded correctly, the tone of voice was great to hit send this morning for that newsletter. Then I reviewed some talking points for the event tomorrow that my company is hosting. We have a few of our team members speaking along with some guest speakers. And so I actually reviewed some of the fireside chat questions that my company will be asking of the speakers. And so to really just kind of position our point of view on this issue that we're discussing in the state of Indiana, I went through that, provided some feedback for both my CEO and for my account manager who will be there. So I reviewed both of their talking points, added some feedback, some things to consider, some things to swap out language wise there. So a lot of what I do is like to look for messaging and language cues and to make sure that we're saying the right thing to the right people. I also created some email templates. We have an email follow-up strategy for those who have attended the event. Essentially, we have different options for, if they attended and took no action, if they attended and indicated that they wanted more information from us, if they attended and, signed up directly for this program that we're hosting in the new year. So we have a variety of different strategies that we would use based on kind of their level of involvement, interest, commitment that they indicated. And so I created 4 different email templates for my account manager to go in and edit and personalize for her to use, just that will kind of map that strategy and when to send those emails out. And so that kind of took up the bulk of this morning, was doing that task. And then finally, we're going to be capturing a video at tomorrow's event. And so we'll have a videographer there. I pulled out some moments from our speakers that I would love for the videographer to try to capture. So just basically, this talking point, when this question's asked, try to grab this. So I kind of pulled some of those out, just really brief, like, look out for these buzzwords. I would love for that to be featured in a 60-second promotional video that we'll be doing afterwards. So that is what I did this morning. So checked all of those tasks off. And so I am entering my lunch break now a little bit later actually than planned because I was trying to get the email templates out before I left on my lunch break. But it is 11 a.m. right now, so 1 p.m. Central Time, my coworkers' times. So I am actually going to pop out and do my lunch break right now, run those errands. And one of my meetings was canceled, so I have just a 12:30 and I have a 1 o'clock this afternoon. So I will pop out and then come back back, hopefully with 30 minutes to spare for me to prep for those meetings that are coming up. So I'm going to get ready to go out the door now. All right, this is the fit. I don't think that lighting is great right now with this window behind us, but wearing some mom jeans. We got some black booties. Have a corduroy jacket, and I can't tell you really where any of this is from. I can't remember. I think I actually got this corduroy jacket at Walmart. So this is the realistic like outfit of the day that we're wearing right now. Nothing too fancy. This bag my mom gave that was actually a like hand-me-down from one of her friends. I actually really like it. So yeah, this is what we're wearing today to pop out in the slightly chilly weather as we run some errands. Okay, so I will show you what I came in for and then what I walked out with that was extra. So what I came in for, funnily enough, is this little guy. We regretted not getting him because we knew that Henri would just like love this thing. I know it's like just goofy, but Henri is so excited for Christmas time and he is just gonna love this so much. So went back, and this was actually, there was 2 last night and this was the last one like this. So they did restock on so many things, but this little guy seems like he was popular. Also needed in terms of gift wrapping, I have all the paper that I need, but I do not have enough ribbon in order to make it through another season. And so I just got some gold and red ribbon for wrapping. So just practical stuff. I definitely need that. If I didn't get it now, I would have had to get it later. And then I went back for this little nativity set. I think it is so cute, but what I couldn't decide between is I knew that I wanted like a little manger scene, and I couldn't decide between this one and this one, and it's just based on which location it would go into. I probably should have just decided between the 2. I just really like both of them. I was thinking about them all day today, and so I just went ahead and got both. We'll have plenty of space for both. I think I'll maybe put one on the mantle and like one in a bathroom, or even one. Like I was trying to figure out, this is in my office, this like game cabinet hutch area, and I don't really have anything designated right there. So I might even put potentially one right here. I got this guy. I was eyeing him all last night. I think it is so cute. I can put him in the kitchen window where you can see like the berries and stuff from the back. That was my problem. I actually put that little gingerbread counter in the kitchen window, but I was like, you can't really see anything from like outside, and it's like our kitchen window is very front facing. So I kind of want to put this in the kitchen window instead and put that little counter somewhere else. Now I actually have 2 different like fall looking vases, one in each bathroom. And I was like, these would be so perfect to swap out with these. So these are giving like bathroom vibes next to a burnt lit cozy Christmas candle. Like picture it like that. Even though the red is like a little, you know, in your, oh yeah, I'll see if I can get those blemishes out. And if not, I might exchange one of those. But yeah, I was kind of picturing both of those, even though the red is like very red. I'm kind of like a red and pine lady when it comes to Christmas. I'm not really the candy cane aesthetic or the Grinch aesthetic or like completely like white out Christmas, although I do have some flocked things. So I try not to get any more flocked things because I actually have a lot of flocked things. And so this is a little bit, I feel like old lady vibes. I will experiment with these. I am not sure about this blemish though, so I might need to like take that back and yeah, swap that out with another one. But they only had 3 of them. I don't know if they just need to restock them, but they only had 3 there. And so I picked out the 2 best looking ones, but I just missed those blemishes on that one. But anyways, so this is what was extra. This is what I went in for. Great little haul. I am so excited to decorate for Christmas. morning and happy Saturday. This morning has been really sleepy and slow so far, and it has just made me think about how much beauty there is in like transition seasons. The fact that like I have fall things out, I have Christmas things out kind of at the same time. I think that usually I'm always like, okay, I want to see one season at a time, and let's like take fall fully down and then put Christmas fully up. But I'm kind of embracing the transition season right now, which is kind of beautiful. So I've been drinking, you know, peppermint mochas while also, you know, baking apple muffins this morning. So I actually had an apple muffin recipe from a friend of mine, and it was a recipe that she grew up with, and so I used that to use up the very last of our apples from our apple tree. They are officially all gone for the season, and my husband is doing some leaf blowing and leaf sucker upping from the front yard because we're actually hosting my family over for a little joint birthday party for my brother-in-law and for my husband tonight. So I'm going to continue getting ready for that. We still have a few things in terms of cleaning the house. I need to go buy my brother-in-law's present for tonight, and then we need to decorate the house as well. So super excited to get ready and do that today.
It will be.
Careful,
That's why it took so long. It looks great out here.
Gentle.
1, 2.
That's right.
The 2 1.
Two more?
Whoopsies.
How many more do you need? That's okay. All right, this weekend was a blur, but it is Monday. It's actually end of the workday on Monday, and I am excited. I'm getting ready for my husband's birthday tomorrow. It was a good celebration all together with my brother-in-law and my husband and all of our family. We all came over, ate hot wings and stuff. I had like such a moment of I'm just gonna log out and enjoy our people right now. So I think all I got was a picture of their cake. So here's their cake that we had going on with their little ages on it. I thought it'd be cute to include that for them, but it was a really good night and healthy to just have some logged off time with family. So that's what this weekend was. And my husband's birthday is tomorrow though, so I just made a reservation for a super nice restaurant for us to go to up in Tahoe. I am so excited for it. But for now, we've reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me that you did, like always. If you liked it, please remember to give this video a little thumbs up and to subscribe to see more content like this in the future. I will see you on the next one. Bye, friends.